Today we are testing out the Fujica ST705, a camera from the golden age of clunky naming systems. A Japanese camera first produced in 1976. Now I was really excited to get my hands on this Fujica camera because Fuji is my absolute favourite camera brand. So let's put it this way, at the front of the class you've got your Canon fanboys and your Nikon fanboys, and they're your straight A students. Then we go all the way to the back of the class and you have those kids with the paint on their fingers and the glue in their hair and they're not even facing the right way or paying attention. Those are people like me, Fuji boys. I'm not too sure what it is about Fujifilm that I love so much. With the digital cameras, I'm using an X-T3 to shoot myself here. What I love about that is the colours straight out of camera and also the way you change the settings. They have the dials all on the top of them and it just works with me. But then with a film camera, you know, like, let's be honest, the camera doesn't really matter too much. What really does matter is the film that you use inside of it. So speaking of film, I shot this trip with Kodak's Portra 400 with the ISO set to 400, and I was kind of varying between the shutter speed of like 500th of a second for really bright daylight and then probably 250th of a second for when it was just a little bit dimmer. Although these film cameras I've been using all take their film in the exact same way, we can see that it still, for some reason, takes me quite a while to load them up. So we're visiting the Hook Head Lighthouse, situated at the tip of the Hook Peninsula in Wexford Ireland. And it happens to be the second oldest operating lighthouse in the world, open every day to visitors. These people were in such an awesome spot for taking photos. They had the waves crashing up on top of them. Now I would have hopped down there myself, but strangely for the first time ever, I kind of valued my life that day. Then I came across a seal, not the seal that we'd adopted, but a seal just out in the wild, catching up on its tan and posing for the camera. The way the sea has eroded and shaped the grounds around Hook Head is really something to be seen, but you have to be so careful because one wrong step and you're splashing straight down into the ocean. It kind of reminds me of that old saying, you know, the one that goes, you'll be wishing you went to those school-sponsored swimming classes when you were 10 but you were too afraid to because you thought the big kids might drown you, or worse, pull down your shorts. You know, that old saying? So we kept moving on, finding some old ruined structures to capture. My shadow on the rocks, which seemed deep at the time. And this luxury rustic sea view apartment before heading into the visitor centre to check out some touristy stuff. But before we get into that, I want to talk about some goals that I have for myself personally and for this channel. So the first one is for this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's an achievable number, and for everybody who's subscribed to me so far, I really want to say just a big thank you. The positive feedback and comments that I've gotten so far have genuinely turned around some pretty crappy days for me. I can't explain just how much that means to me. All I can say is thank you. The second goal that I have is to find a film camera that's right for me, one that I want to stick with and hopefully get good with. So at any point, if you think of a camera that you think might be the right one, just leave it in the comments on any video at all. I'll see it and I might grab it and we can test it out and I can see if that is the right fit. It might take months, it might take years, but I do think that's an achievable goal as well. Right, now that that's all been said, let's get back into it. The visitor centre is home to some big boys, like this big boy. Fish-seeking missiles. gears and rusty chains. Along with a children's pirate ship where I found a torrent for Minecraft. I had just missed the tour of the inside of the lighthouse, but the outside was more interesting anyway. Then I stepped in to say hello to the locals before heading back outside for a final picture of the lighthouse. I say this at the end of every video and I mean it each time. If you're in Ireland, go visit this place. This YouTube channel has gotten me up off my butt and out discovering like these amazing, beautiful, breathtaking places that are just like so close to me. And I really wish I had started doing this sooner. Now the Fujica ST705. Is it the camera for me? Probably not. I like it, but I think the main thing I really like is just the name, Fujica, and it is a bit stupid to just like something for its branding. You should really like it for what it, actually does. So with that in mind, I'm just going to keep on searching for the right camera. We will get there eventually. Maybe what I want to try is a camera with some more automatic features, one that winds to film automatically for you. Either way, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.